Now see this wire here? This is the wire. I put the wire nuts on. I still have the circuit off. So I know this is the main power supply line for all those lights. And you remember, from here we've got to figure out somehow to get down to the light switch, and then from the light switch has to come back up to the lights. Okay? So see, I made enough wire. I got enough wire here now. And I'm just going to reroute this. And I wanted it somewhere where it was more accessible, so I could put a junction box up here. And here's my little junction box right here. It's a little plastic box, and I got a blank plate for it. It's got nails on it. I'm going to put it right in here. I can make it flush with that because the cover plate's going to go there. I can lift it up a little bit or whatever. Whatever is easy for you. You know, there wouldn't be as easy, would it? Because it's coming out sideways and I'm on my hands and knees. Here, I've got enough knee room and head room where this could be good right there. Okay? So I can hold it there, and where these nails are on the back side, because I'm nailing on this 2x4, if I go back too far, the nails might miss. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit, about a ½ inch or so. A couple side marks on there in case you do that for rough framing. There's marks there, and you just do it for that for ½ inch. Okay? Now I got plenty of room to get my nails into the wood, because this is a 2x4 running sideways. I'm just going to tap this in. Let's make it snug. I can raise that side up, hold that, tap her in. Okay. That's all I'm going to do for that. There's little knockouts on the back side, and I'm going to take a screwdriver, and I should have showed you that, but I got another junction box here. You see on the back side right there, right in there, you can knock those out. And usually you can get at least one Romex through there. I'm using 12-2 wire with ground. It's called Romex wire 12-2. They also have 14-2. And I could probably fish 2 wires through there if I cut that out. And 1 wire through here, because I'm going to have 3 wires going through here. So I've got to remove 2 of these on this piece here. And so I'm going to tap and pop that out. It's just plastic. Okay. I can do that from underneath at the bottom of that one, because I can run this wire up through there. Okay. And in fact, let's go ahead and I'll do that right now. Get kind of tired up in here, crawling around. Now see, I'm just going to fish this through. I got all kinds of excess, but I see how I've got it routed, because I've got wood on the side here. Over on this side, I'm going to give enough. You can't really see it, but I'm going to give enough, and I'm going to put a staple in there within 6 inches of the box, and that's going to hold it. This other wire is going to be kind of floppy around on top of the joists, and there's not much crawl space over on this side. If it was in a wide open area, you'd have to run it on the edge of 2x6s or up the roof side rafter, something like that. But because it's up underneath here, it's going to be hard for anybody to actually mess with the wire. You know, I'm going to get it down lower, and I'll staple some of it on the side of a 2x6, you know, coming out and then across over, where am I? Over here I'm going to put it on the side of a 2x6 and then across up over to here. And that's where my main wire is going to come in. For the time being, I'm just going to put my wire nuts back on here just so it reminds me of what's happening. I want to make sure that nobody messes around with the electrical panel and turns the breaker on accidentally, let's say. Okay, get that on there like that. And I'll end up cutting this and stuff, but that's your first step. We're making a junction box. We got to make a junction box because we got to connect more wires in here, and you can't just put wire nuts on them and leave them loose inside an attic or anywhere else for that matter. So this is called a junction box. We're going to have some more wires coming out of here, and I'll explain that right now.